Hello, this is Will Cole 100, returning once again with Crusader Kings 2. I was playing as Patrician Toledo of the Venetian Republic. I believe we just finished a war that was going well, but sadly was ended abruptly by the conquest of Amalfi. Otherwise, we would have gained a trading port down on the southern part of the island of Sardinia, near the county of Calargi. So let's get this going again. Still trying to fabricate claims on the northern portion of Sardinia. And regenerate a war chest that we'd spent on the war that sadly has ended. I would have preferred if we had won that war, but the war is over. No gains, just lots of money spent. Still got that load to the Jews out. Reducing my relationships with the Pope and any other clergy that I happen to control, which I don't, so it really just pisses off the Pope. Which I don't like, but I'll just have to deal with. I might, between this episode and the next, mess with my graphics capacity, because I updated the graphics card drivers, and I seem to be getting a lower frame rate than I did before. But I'll go through and complete this episode and not take a random stop in the middle of it. So basically we're just letting time tick by, fabricating a claim, getting more money via taxation of the trade coming in and out of Rome, and our little villa that is technically a mansion. I call it a villa, but it's a mansion. We're getting money from our little mansion here. Total of 15 wealth a month, or 15 wealth a year, which comes out to about 1.25 wealth, plus, again, we have the trading post, so we get a little bit more than that. So total we're making 3.2 monthly over 12 months in a year, so not bad, not good. As I'm merchant, I'd like more money, because more money allows me to buy more things, which allow me to make more money. So we have an Italy that looks like took a little bit of Burgundy over. I don't know by what means. Probably inheritance. He probably inherited that portion of Burgundy. Umayyad is doing okay. Neostress kingdom has fractured into Castile, and to Navarre and Aragon. Even though the Astras kingdom still technically controls the king titles to both Castile and Galicia. Well, or Castile controls the king title of Castile. So technically this guy's only duke. Navarre is a king, Aragon is also a duke. We have a Catholic Brittany, who has actually achieved the king title of Brittany. The King of Brittany. Oh no, my steward just died. Which means he's no longer a guardian to my child. Maybe my sister. I haven't figured that out yet. Okay, so we're going to place him with a 3 or a 1. I'm pretty sure I'm going to go with the 3 here, because that's just better than a 1. We'll take that, set that going again. Get this child a guardian, so she doesn't learn nothing. Oh, no, I don't want to betroth you. I want you to be educated. Because we know schools don't exist back in this era, so, well, don't exist in a lot of places yet in this era, so all learning is done by tutoring. And then most of the people in this era that do go to school, where they do exist, they're usually religious universities or colleges. Okay, so that's been sorted, that's been sorted. Let's... Oh, another child locks a guardian. Ooh, the sun. And the sun must be raised in a useful stat. Let's go ahead and have you raised by the other sun. And the world goes on, we're making more money. 170, so probably about enough to float the invasion of northern Sardinia if we ever get that claim. Let's go ahead and invite another holy man to court, so that we have another choice for Stuart, and he happens to be a better choice for Stuart, as I was expecting. Primarily because we had such horrible choices for Stuarts before. So he will be the Stuart and improve our tax. We have a daughter who is a legitimized bastard settler. I'm not really worried about either of those stats, so we're just gonna set you up with an important person I don't care about. I don't have that many important people, do I? Yeah, we'll send you to this person. For another reason than I wanted to get your job. Okay, we have another donor, which is productive. Not really. No, it looks like one of my flags wasn't rendering. Flag is not rendering correctly here. Yeah, just that one flag that isn't rendering correctly. So supposedly somewhere, this person's probably at war with someone that the flag isn't rendering for. Or the small lag isn't. Or, well, he has a Catholic Bellum. Oh, do I have a Catholic Bellum? I don't know. Probably not, no. Let's take a look. So, the only person we can declare war on is the Pope. And, well, I don't have enough money to fight the Pope. The Pope's got all the money. The Pope has all the money. And probably plenty of troops. Yeah, the Pope's got himself a current levy of almost 15,000, plus money to buy plenty of mercenaries. Would not well. If I won the war, that would be a productive war, especially if I could win a second war, because then I could take Rome, and we know the Pope has been investing in Rome, so that would produce a lot of money. Yes, we're still fabricating claims. I can mess with the laws a bit. Let's go ahead and bring church taxation up to max. Making 2.6 a month. Well, technically we're making 3.3, but 0.7 is going to our adult male heirs. So right now, as far as getting elected to be the head of the Republic, we're in 4th place. Which is probably good. I don't really want to be the head of the Republic. Because then you get into things like you have to defend against Byzantium. Which is actually the entire reason why I'm trying to expand over here. If I can get the Duchy of Sardinia, then even if Venice gets conquered, I will still be able to continue playing. Because if we were to go to the de jure empires, we'll notice very quickly that Venice is in the empire of Byzantium, also known as the Eastern Roman Empire. And the only reason why, or historically the reason why it came to be known as the Byzantine Empire over the Roman Empire, which they still called themselves the Roman Empire at this time, was because, well, why would you call your empire the Roman Empire if it kind of doesn't own Rome? So most of the Catholic kings didn't recognize the Byzantine Empire as the Roman Empire. Both because they wanted to claim the title, and because they didn't. They believed it didn't have a real claim to it any longer, to the fact that, well, it no longer controlled Rome, and its capital, instead of being Rome, was Constantinople, which had been renamed, and its original name was Byzantium. So it was the Byzantium Empire because it was ruled from Byzantium. And Constantinople was called, or was renamed to Constantinople after the Emperor Constantine, who was the one who historically divided the empire between east and west. And the money comes in, almost up to 200. Still waiting for claims. What happened to my Stuart? My Stuart died. Why did my Stuart die? Now I need to invite another holy man. I sent a request for a new holy man. And I received one who is superior to the current replacement to the holy man. Okay, so we send you off. You go make money, because, well, I need money. 5 more prestige, because the wife is now pregnant. Again. So I still find it interesting that I have a wife, and then my lover is the my father's previous wife, or my father's wife that is not the one who gave birth to me. Okay. Okay, so my son, I'll find him someone nice because, well, I want him to be married so he makes more children, right? Let's pause the game while we're doing this. Okay. So I got married to someone and she died. So that's not good. I don't really need an alliance with another patrician. Though the good thing with those is because they're patricians, that I know these two, because they're patricians, they won't require dowry. You're a genius. Can I arrange a patrol with you? Yes, but it's gonna take me, well, it's a patrol. Betrothals are so broken. You just need the money on hand, as if you were to pay it right then, and then it goes to you for free. A patrician generally claimed I had looked at his wife with lust in my eyes, a most inappropriate behavior. My liege, Serene Doge, chose to believe him despite my attempts convincing him that I had desire for his wife. You really believe him more than me? Oh, I'm imprisoned. I believe that was my son just being told, no, she's not going to be betrothed to him. Probably because I just got myself thrown in jail. If it had come through prior to that, might have worked. Okay. Scrolling back up to the top, because I'm going to do... I didn't see any particularly good traits. So I want a woman close to bearing age. Let's quickly scroll through here, see if there's any good traits once more. So avoid the weak. Weak bad. Well, unless they got really good other stuff. But yeah, I didn't see any other good stuff. I want lots of babies, so I want someone that wants to have relations with a baby producer. Okay. So you are patrician. Pretty good age. Not particularly any extremely good readers. So we'll go and set you up with that one. There we go. I have to... Can't do it because I am in prison. Possibly. Something like that. Okay, this is being more complicated than I was expecting. Why? Is this not working? Okay, well, let's possibly try getting myself out of prison. Can I ransom myself? Yeah, I'll pay 25 or 25 wealth to get out of prison. I'll pay the fine. The fine, I can deal with the fine. The fine is a entirely survivable fine. Okay, so a quick look. I think my list might have improved. Let me scroll back down and see if the lovely genius of an 8-year-old is on the list. Oh, the lovely genius of the 8-year-old is on the list. Why? Ah, because I need more money to do that offer. Well, let's get you married now to you're Ostrich, Dresden. Go ahead and just say this person. Okay, so that should get the son married again. So we get the son back in baby producing mode. Score some money because he's getting married. Those marriage taxes. Marriage taxes. Something that only exists in medieval kingdoms. The liege is getting married and we have the right to tax people for more money so that we can have a formal marriage. Anyway, may I register reserve granting the title of State Inquisitor. Ooh, so I get to go around and question people? That can't be bad, right? Candino has gone extinct. Poor Gandinos. Entirely unupgraded stuff. Everyone else is one rank ahead. It's got to sting. Behind in the money game permanently. Well, not permanently. You can always make more money than your opponents. Why is my income down? Why is my... Oh. Okay, where was I making more money before? Something happening in Rome. I don't think anything's happening in Rome. Would you like to be appointed chancellor? Sure, I'll become a chancellor. You were making money, right. Now I was making like 3.3 monthly. Where did I lose the income? I don't know where I was getting income from. Oh, that was never good. But yes, I'm definitely making less income right now. Somewhere I'm making less income. No more. The game goes on. A chance to prove my worth. Or lose money. Well, courtiers come for it and all knights of the realm to attend a grand tournament, the likes of which is only seen once per reign. So either I can lose 1,000 prestige and have no chances of getting killed, or I can gain 50 prestige. But there's always a chance in tournaments of dying. But I like prestige, so I will put my life on the line for it. Maybe if I'm lucky, I will win and make money. Fabricate. Place upon you a demand for more money. No. The child died a sickly young daughter, the age of 0. And the game goes on, waiting for more money. Okay, let's pause it quickly. If I remember correctly, we have this lovely... Oh no, you're betrothed. Okay. Go back up here. Are you betrothed? Yep. You're betrothed. You're betrothed. Okay, so I don't have anyone to betroth that genius, sadly. Otherwise I wouldn't do it now. Wife is 34. The lover is 35. Money, money, money. Always use more money. I can also use more land so I can get more money. Taxes are lovely when it comes to getting more money, right? So that claim's sitting there, hopefully getting fabricated. Hoping the trade post limit will go up eventually. Isn't at all, not moving at all. A little bit of movement on the popular cultures, religious cultures, and legalism, but nothing on the trade practices. So I cannot really be reliant on getting more trade posts for more money, or for more claims. Because if I could put a trade post here, for example, then I'd need an excuse to attack the city. Attack for the city. Right now, the only person, again, I can still go and attack the Pope. If that wasn't a horrible idea, if I may say so for myself. Poking the Pope is, well, it doesn't actually matter much when you have no underlings. They just cause me to advocate to my son, right? So it wouldn't be GG. Fights with the Pope don't go GG on you. They just don't always end up in a money productive zone. So we have the Kingdom of Bohemia, or rather the Kingdom of Great Moravia, that scored the title Kingdom of Bohemia to get a non-tiller title. I have the tournament ends, and although I may not have won any of the melee events, my prowess did not go unnoticed. So I gain 50 prestige. We got Hungary here. Pagan Hungary, or Tankry Hungary. Pagan is a very Catholic-centric statement of religion. No one is truly pagan. Pagan is just a statement of anything that doesn't worship a religion of one God, which is a very inappropriate way to think about other religions. Because other than the three main religions of monotheism, almost every religion either doesn't necessarily believe in a god, or doesn't believe in there being only one god. But yes, time rolls on, still waiting for that claim. I'd like a claim, preferably before I die, again. And yes, the gain is necessary for those of you who are just watching this video and haven't seen the first couple, because this is the second character I've been on, and still have not fabricated a claim. There is approximately a 10% chance of fabrication. Okay. So everything continues. Still waiting for that claim. Hopefully no one hears the music in the background, though you might. Don't like that. One problem with living in an apartment building. Everything rolls on. Well, I'm Will Cole 100. I'm going to go ahead and put a cut in the video around here. If you like this and want to see more, go ahead and like the video so that other people can enjoy it as well. Subscribe to my channel so you can see when other videos of this type come out. And if you have any comments on how to make it better or what you want to see, please go ahead and leave them in the comment section. Well, this is Will Cole 100 taking a short break.